Hey, what's good, everybody? So, thank you for joining me tonight in my 30 Lives in 30 Nights edition. All right, it's Sunday night, and I'm here to talk to you guys and to clear a couple of things up and dispel some myths about real estate. All right, and getting into real estate. So, the question is, do you need a real estate license to become an investor and to do certain type of investing? All right, I'm going to answer a couple of other questions within that, man, give you guys some game. All right, I appreciate you guys joining me. 30 Lives in 30 Nights edition, I believe this is live number 25, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. All right, hey, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel and you feel like your boy brought you a little bit of value, consider subscribing, or you just be a player about it. Hit that button.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters. We some go-getters. Hope you a go-getter. Let's get it. I'm a go-getter. Hustle to the end, we some no-quitters. Knock it out the park, we for show hitters. Right, left hemisphere, that's a dome splitter. Yeah. We control our own destiny. Make moves, cultivate whole legacy. Creative finance, bring more ecstasy. The right ingredients, now that's a dope recipe.
Yo, had a little malfunction there with my with my video, my intro video and song. Anyway, hey, it's Sunday night and we're here, so it's all good. Um, Guys, thank you again for joining me. Now, tonight, right, I'm talking to you guys about real estate agents and becoming a real estate agent. Is that actually necessary? All right. And is it a good idea? Eh, I mean, that's open to interpretation. Let's just say that. How about that? Now, gonna be relatively quick one tonight. I got some stuff I've got to tend to. Busy week this week, man, making deals. I'm taking possession of a property that I'm getting on seller financing, you know, Thursday, September 1st. It's the Doctor House, man. I'll be bringing you guys with me. Just a little tidbit here. My Facebook and my Instagram has been shut down. For what? I'm not entirely certain. I don't even know. So if you sent me a message or something and I didn't get back to you, and it looks like I'm left you on red or whatever, Nick Bravo, what's good? They shut down my stuff, man. And Instagram and Facebook are all one. So that's right, Joanna. About to give you this game. Lavanya, what's happening? Mike Show, my guy out of Kansas City. Got Lavanya up there in Alaska. Hey. Okay, so yeah, man. So there's that, right? Facebook, Instagram, I'll figure it out. Whatever, man. I don't trip off problems, dude. Obstacles come up, you handle. That's just that. So, guys, don't forget, hit that like button, all right? And subscribe to the channel if you feel like I bring you some value and you're new. If you have a question, put it in the comments. I'll do my best to get to it the second half of the show here. And put where you're from. Small town guy from Iowa, man. I like to know where everybody's tuning in from. Tonight, though, being a real estate agent. And then, can you be an investor? All right. Or do you have to be an agent or have a license to be an investor? So let me dispel some myths here. All right. Now, the first thing is, I want to ask y'all what y'all think. Do you have to be a realtor to do what we do? All right. And any other types of investing that you can think of. Yes or no in the comments will suffice, guys. A yes or no in the comments will suffice. Do you have to have a license? Do you need to be an agent or broker? My one of my mentors, man, Chris Haskins, it works it gnaws at him when people call them realtors. Yeah, he's a realtor. He's like, it's realtor, realtor. Um, so so the guys, to be an investor, to invest, Lavanya, you hit that right on the head. Ooh, you still don't need the nose here too. You hit that right on the head as well. We do not have to have a license, all right, to do creative financing. Now, this is the thing though. Wholesaling, guys, wholesaling is being legislated away because too many wholesalers have went out there and they haven't operated in integrity. And I don't believe that it was some of their faults all the time. All right. You got daisy chaining. For those of you that don't know what that is, one wholesaler gets a deal. They start marketing that deal. Another wholesaler picks it up and starts marketing that same deal as if it's his own or her own deal. And then it just goes on down the line. There's that. But then, guys, a lot of contracts end up getting canceled because wholesalers and kind of rookie investors, unseasoned investors, new investors will offer too much and they'll get under contract for too high a price, and then they'll end up having to cancel that contract, and that's not a good look. So Oklahoma, guys, state of Oklahoma, to wholesale a property, you do have to be an agent. Illinois, state of Illinois, they have passed legislation that you do have to have a realtor license. Right now, Nebraska is on the way. I believe that's going to be coming. I believe it got passed. Now, don't quote me. I believe it got passed. Nick, you're from Nebraska. It got passed, and it will be enacted during after the next session or something like that. However, that kind of works. But that said, we don't have to trip about that, honestly, because all right, wholesaling is one thing. All right. And yeah, I'll wholesale a deal. I got no problem wholesaling a deal. I will wholesale a deal. I don't prefer to, though. We're wholesaling a deal in Denver, getting the documents signed, getting the documents signed and notarized for that. You guys heard the story the other night for those of you that watch my video. Now, this is the thing. See, this is where people go down the wrong road. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. I gave an example earlier to my inner circle students at our Sunday student success meeting just a little earlier, man. I won't go through that whole story, but what I will say is this. I talk to a ton of people, and my team talks to a lot of people. And I even have realtors on my team. And that are my students. I've got realtors on my team, and I've got realtors that are students. All right. And this is the thing. One thing of being a realtor, guys, it isn't all it's cracked up to be. All right. What a lot of people don't know is when you're a realtor, you've got to drum up leads. Realtors prospect. I mean, why do you guys think you see the business cards with everybody all dressed up, smiling? They look like money. They look just like some money and be broke as I don't know what, man. Oh, it's sad. It kind of is now. Now, and I love realtors. I do. I love you guys. All my realtors watching. I got realtors that are students, and I told you, realtors on my team. All right, my acquisitions manager, Omar. He's a realtor. He's down there in Florida, man. Awesome dude. But when you become a realtor, it costs a lot of money, right? So yeah, my inner circle students, you gotta pay to get this knowledge. Why wouldn't you? That's like me telling you, if you give me $100, I'm gonna give you 1,000 back. Would you do that trade? I don't see why you wouldn't, right? But the difference is this, though. when you're a realtor, when you're a realtor, one, you're paying that $3,000 or so to take the courses. Then you got to pass that test, get your license. Then you go into a brokerage. All right. Now, unless you know the owner of that brokerage or one of your people own it, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, whatever, grandma, grandpa, somebody owns it that can feed you leads immediately. You go into that brokerage and you don't have leads. So there's the money that you spent on the class, the money leading up to that, and then you've got to get your marketing together. You got to get your marketing together, whether it's sending out email blasts, text, signage, taking people out to dinner, couple of drinks, because there's a lot of socializing in there. Business cards. Now, I don't know what all a brokerage provides for you, but because I'm not a realtor, okay, everybody knows that. I would hope, but I know a lot of realtors though. But on top of all of that, the average first paycheck for a realtor. All right. Now, this is anecdotal evidence here. All right. This is just from a preponderance of talking to a lot of realtors. Okay. A lot. They don't get their first paycheck for about a year in. Whether you're going out and you're finding people that want to sell their home, right? Or you're going out and you're marketing for buyers, you're finding buyers, right? So, man, it's, and you got to hustle, man. You've got to be a hustler if you're a realtor. There's a better way, guys. Getting your license. Then on top of that, guys, My realtor students, I love them, man. I love all realtors, really, the good ones anyway. The good apples, the bad apples in their bunch now, but of everybody. So they have to unlearn the traditional way of doing real estate. They have to unlearn it. And that takes a little bit longer to do than when a person who doesn't have any experience in real estate comes in and starts learning these creative strategies that we use, right? My mentor, man, Lou Brown, street smart investing. That's what he has coined. Um, he has coined that term, street smart investor. So being a realtor, while you don't have to have a license, and even in those states, Oklahoma and Illinois, we're buying using seller financing and subject to. So that is not wholesaling. Therefore, we're not wholesaling. Now we can get a property under contract, seller financing, and then once you have that bundle of rights, guess what you get to do? You get to sell the property. Now, I know what I would do if I was in Oklahoma. Right? I mean, what you guys do? Hey, now I'm not an attorney. I'm not a licensed attorney. I advise you to seek advice from a licensed professional in your state. All right. But what I would do is, anyhow, um, wait, what Nick say here? Being a realtor can restrict you from doing certain things. It can. So one of my students, right, Omar, as a matter of fact, he was really kind of hung up on how he would present the disclosure, because you have to disclose that you are a realtor. If you're buying an investment property, all right, you've got to disclose to that person that you are a board certified or a board licensed, state licensed realtor. And it's just I mean, it's just a disclosure. I tell my students, like, that is a good thing. That's a great thing. I tell the prospect, hey, I'm a real estate professional. So what we do is we solve people's problems. I want to know what you want to achieve, and then what you feel is stopping you from achieving that with this house. Because the good thing about me and the company that I'm with is I'm a licensed realtor, and we have people on our team that are licensed realtors. So not only, I mean, we can list your property if necessary, or we can help you by purchasing that property, whatever it takes. Dude, I think that is a weapon to be used, right, in your tool bag. All right, and that's something that's in your tool bag. Now, the thing is, Nick says he didn't intend it. Hey, Ghost Gaming. All right, you guys got any questions? Yes, Kansas City, dude. I forgot about that, Mike Show. Thanks for bringing that up. Kansas City, Missouri is on that list. There's ways around that. You can just sell your LLC, or just double close. Okay, yeah, double closing is part of wholesaling. Yes, yeah, that is pretty much wholesaling. Now whether the title company, will do, we'll do it. I mean, we did a double close in, I did a double close in St. Louis, but I know, is it Missouri, Mike Show, or is it just Kansas City? Is that just an ordinance? I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know, yeah, Kansas City for sure, man. Um, so guys, being a realtor, it's not all it's cracked up to be. There's other ways that you can get into real estate. All right. The other ways, you can be a notary, a licensed notary that signs documents, and you get paid right away. You start making money right away. Boom, boom, boom. And you're around real estate. And then that'll give you another skill set. Okay. You can also go be like a gopher for a management company. You're just a gopher, man, but you're around real estate, learning. All right. You're around it and you're learning. You can go do the same for contractors. Help keep their calendar straight. You're around them. Boom. You got to bring some sort of value, guys. You know what I mean? So, man, there's another one too that you can do. I'm trying to think of it, but there's other ways to get in and around real estate other than being a realtor. Oh, you can go be a cold caller for a wholesaler if you're in one of those states where you can do it, right? Be a cold caller, man. You're learning. You are learning. The best thing that you're learning is how to talk to customers. I'll tell you this, the wholesalers that come work with us, with the GoGetter family, they become so much better when they learn these tools, because these are, as a wholesaler, you only have one way to close a deal. You've got your equation, man. 70% of market value minus the repair costs. That's my offer. You want it or not, and then you only get paid one time on that transaction. So, um, but wholesalers that then evolve into creative financing and subject to, with that in their arsenal, after going through what they have went through, talking on those phones, man, just bargaining pretty much, they are magnificent conversational negotiators. We use conversational negotiating. They're tactics within our framework that help us to get our point across, also to help us gain that trust and show the prospect that we're working with them. We're here with them. All right, we're trying to get across that same finish line. So, guys, um, Mike Show says just certain counties in Missouri. Okay, all right. So Nick Bravo says, what do you offer a realtor to get their cooperation? Good question. Good question. Because having a cooperating realtor, hey, I mean, that's a good place to be. All right. So I would always offer a realtor that I'm teaming up with or getting on the team. They can be a dual agent. All right. It's called dual agency, where they represent the seller and the buyer. So they get the full commission, because on real estate commission, right? It's about 7%, right? It's 6, 7%, but seven is the where they're at. Okay. Now what happens is, though, the realtor representing me as the buyer would get half, and then the realtor that's got the property listed, they get the other half. So when you pretty much start off with that with a realtor, hey, yeah, and I'm an investor in this market. We're just getting into this market, me and my team, and we don't have a realtor here yet. So we are interviewing realtors to see who we'd like to use, because we always give our realtors that dual agency with us. But they know what dual agency means off the top, right? Oh, also though, Nick, you can let that realtor know, they'll get their commissions, but we can help the people that you can't help. So I don't even want your leads. You keep them. That's cool. I just want your leftovers. So the people that you can't help, you send them to me, because we can absolutely do something. And the best part about that is we pay a referral fee. So you don't have to tell them, "Oh, no, not this time." Come back when you had that 15,000, 20,000 to do those repairs, or, after a few years when you get some more equity in your property, then we can help you. You don't have to tell them that anymore. You send them to us and we'll get you paid right away. And the best part is we help people to build their credit up. So in the end, they'll become a buyer for you and they'll remember you. So you're getting paid a couple of times with this one. Boom. You just gotta be solutions oriented, Nick. Solutions oriented. Always just try to make your mind work that way, and man, there won't be anything that you can't achieve, man, and can't see. Mhm. I like that question. You still don't need to know. Magnificent thought. Love it. Love it. So, you still don't need to know says, I have a notary business and I'm wondering if doing real estate would be considered a conflict of interest. I know I can never notarize my own deals. No, you cannot. That is absolutely a conflict of interest. You can never notarize your own deals. Um, However, no, being a real estate, because you guys, notaries notarize all types of different documents, all types. I mean, real estate documents are one type, and then you've got legal documents, right? I've got a notary in my inner circle, and then she will be becoming my dispositions manager. So no, but yeah, notarizing your own documents, no way. No, you definitely cannot witness yourself with you know signing a document. But also, even in you can't notarize documents that you are a part of either, if you have an interest in that, right? So you would have to use a different notary as an investor. You still don't need to know, my favorite name to say, but you could yet and still be an investor. Yes. I would use that network, right? You know other notaries, you know that network, you know banks probably, you know legal entities, clerk of courts, right? So yeah, the double dip strategy. That's right, Mike Show. So guys, I appreciate you guys popping in. I gotta go visit my uncle. He's not doing the greatest, so shout out to Uncle Al. But again, 30 lives, 30 nights. Do you need to be a realtor? No. Do you want to be a realtor? That might be a better question. All right. So, guys, thank you for joining me. Don't forget, hit that like button. All right. And if you're new to my channel, you feel like I brought you some value, consider subscribing. And or you just be a player about it. Hit that subscribe button, man. So till next time, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm a go-getter. They some go-getters.